years. We started in Bellevue, Nebraska, and we've expanded into a corporation and franchise, and we're actually the first franchise in California. One of the ways that we try to impact the local community is actually through our hiring process. When we hire people, we try to focus on the local community, and most of our employees live near the store.
I have been a barista for 3 years now. My favorite part is the fact that I get to make coffee and serve the community. I just think it's so much fun being a barista that for the youth now, like if they ever want a fun job to do just to grow into business or something, I would rather have them join the barista life.
I've been a barista for 2 months. My favorite part about being a barista is making that connection with the customers and seeing the smile on their face.
I have had no experience in coffee before, and so I was extremely grateful when I got the opportunity to work here and gain some experience in that regard. My favorite part is making coffee itself. I've loved coffee for years. I drink it almost all the time, and I love the thinking of the process of not just making different types of drinks, but also actually growing the coffee beans, roasting them, and grinding them. The entire process is just, this little mini journey that I just love being a part of.
I've worked in coffee for about 8 years now. I started at Starbucks, and they taught me a lot of my core values that I have that I've implemented through the years and have helped me with my management.
As a supervisor, I would say that just walking into the building, I just want to empty whatever goes on outside of work and then just come in with a positive attitude. Make sure that my positive attitude flows within everyone that's on the shift. And then with the positive culture, serve the community the best I can, and then allow myself to work my shift the way I wanted to, let it flow, and just have fun while I'm doing my job.
As a manager, one of the things that I do every single day to have a positive impact on my team is when we have a little bit of downtime and we can afford to move around, I like to ask my team where they want to be. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but I've worked in environments where people feel like they just show up, do their job, and go home. And it doesn't make it feel like a fun, happy place to be. So by giving people the freedom to choose, sometimes people want more experience somewhere, sometimes being the person pulling the shots and making the drinks brings someone joy, or being able to connect with customers. So that's where I start daily, is giving somebody that freedom and that little bit of happiness. My favorite part about working in coffee is being able to have the impact on someone's day. It doesn't seem like a lot, just a short amount of time that we have at the window with somebody, but most of our customers are on their way to work or traveling, and so that little amount of time that we have, we can really bring a smile to someone's day, start their day off right, and it just feels good for our staff and for our customers.
To make someone's day, coworker-wise and customer-wise, I like to communicate with them, make sure that everyone has a positive attitude, and as for customers, I want them to leave satisfied. So just communicate with them, get to know them, maybe even memorize their drink orders, so whenever they come, I could just say like, hey, I know your order, and then they'll be happy about it.
I want every customer to feel welcome and that they could trust us making their coffee.
I'm usually a very shy person. I'm definitely introverted. I don't do a lot of stuff like this. I don't do a lot of excessive talking. But that also means that I have to accept that there are other people who are just like that. And so being able to engage with them and make them feel comfortable and that they have a place here is just one of my favorite parts of being able to make somebody's day.
To be more environmentally friendly, we're doing a few things. One being that we provided our whole staff with reusable cups and straws to use while they're working. One of the other things that we're doing is we're taking the Red Bull cans that we use in our drinks and we're recycling them. With that money, we're going to be creating an incentive program for the baristas. It kind of goes back into what we're doing for the community. We're going to be buying like $10 to $15 gift cards from local shops, and when baristas hit goals, they'll be able to pick a gift card as their reward.
So one of the things that we try to do is we try to create a family kind of culture, and we don't do a lot of reprimanding. We work with positive reinforcement because we really think that that has a significantly better impact on our team and our customers can see it. And using positive reinforcement really has an impact on the culture that we have in the store and the mindset that our baristas have. So our baristas aren't afraid to make mistakes, and they're willing to try things. They're willing to experiment a little bit, make new drinks so that we can tell our customers their creations. So yeah, we really like to let our team express freedom of expression.